This morning I'd like to talk to you briefly about benefits that Midland Memorial offers our employees. The first thing I'd like for you to do is look at your packets. On the very cover you're going to see a white sticker. That's very important because it has some important information on that sticker. For instance, it shows a phone number for a company called BCI. They're Benefits Communication Incorporated, and what they do is they do our enrollment for our employees. There's an 800 number there. It's this one up here. If you can't read it, you can write that one down. And what you're going to do with them is you're going to enroll in our medical benefits through them. Okay? When you do talk to them, if you have dependents that you're going to put on your plan, be sure you have the dates, birth dates, and Social Security numbers available, because they're going to ask you for those. Also on this is you're going to see that you have 30 days from your date of employment to contact BCI. And I put a date on there. You have until April the 22nd to call them. That's the first step you want to do when you're enrolling. Once you do that, everything else will kind of fall into place. When you do enroll, your medical benefits will start on May 1st. It says at the very bottom of that. I just want to stress the 30-day limit because that's all you have. Okay. This is a list of benefits that we offer. I'm not going to go through all of them. We'd be here all day, like Lucas said. But we do have quite a bit to offer. And if I don't go over anything, or if there's something there that you don't quite understand, come see me. I'm in Human Resources, and I'll help you however I can. This year we've made some changes. For instance, if you have a spouse, and that spouse is employed, and through their employer they do have coverage, then they cannot enroll in our benefits also. They have to go through theirs. But if they do not have benefits through their employment, then you can enroll them in ours. You will have to complete an affidavit stating that they do not have coverage somewhere else. We have a retirement plan. Our retirement plan is effective immediately. There's no waiting period. You can sign up and start receiving benefits. If you do payroll deduction, payroll deduction is going to be pre-taxed, and that will go into your 403. The Midland Memorial will match up to a certain point. I believe 6% is the maximum, but that comes with tenure as long as you stay here at the hospital. I think anywhere from 1 to 5 years are going to match 50%, as you see at the bottom. Let's say you put in 6%, the hospital will match 3%. And as you go past 5 years, then it'll increase to 6% max. So if you're putting in 6%, the hospital will also match that. So you'll be putting in 12. Full and part-time employees and PRN employees can participate in the 403 plan. The only thing is with PRN, the hospital does not match anything with them. You can enroll at any time. Inside of your package, the blue package, you're going to see this. And towards the end of it, you're going to see an enrollment application. If you will just complete this, it's about 3 pages long. And then towards a little further, you're going to see a beneficiary section where you're going to need to complete that. Once you do that, these pages tear out. Bring them to HR, and I will get them keyed in for you and get your retirement started. If you have any questions about that, please come see me. I can help you go through it. This is our medical plan. This information is also available to you in your packets, your benefits packet. It's on page 9, I believe. Yeah, it's on page 9. We've gone to a high deductible this year. This will kind of show you a little bit of what I was talking about as far as your deductibles. If you have anything done at Midland Memorial Hospital, you're going to be in what I call tiers. You're going to have tier 1, 2, and 3 in network. If you have anything done at the hospital, your deductible is $1,250 for an individual. If you have your family on the plan, it's $2,500. Once you've met that deductible, anything you do here at the hospital will be covered at 100%. The in-network section, I consider that, or it would apply mainly to your physicians, any type of outside lab companies or x-rays that you do. On that deductible, you just go up $500 more than the first one, and then on the family, you go up $1,000 more. Once you've met that deductible, then when you go see the doctor, all you pay is 25%. Until your out-of-pocket is met, which is $5,000 for single or $10,000 for family. Also, your prescriptions are applied to your deductible as well. So you pay the full cost of your medication until your deductible has been met. If you use our outpatient pharmacy, which we encourage you to do so because it's, yes, sir?
Before I got my Medicare,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my seizure pill, which is Trileptal.
Mm-hmm.
They'll charge me $500.
Okay.
If I get my Medicare cut off, do I have to pay y'all $500?
You have Medicare right now? Okay. As long as you have Medicare, you cannot have our benefits. You have to just go with the Medicare.
They talking about cutting it off, though.
Okay. Well, if that happens, come see me, and we'll talk about it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
on your medication aspect of it, do you guys have what services do you guys provide for your medication? Do you mail over Medco or is there a certain company you guys go through?
Optum is who we usually go through. Well, they process our claims, it's Optum, but as far as the medication, you'd have to probably talk to the pharmacist about that.
Well,
But
I mean,
Optum is the one who administers the claims for us.
so if we needed, let's just say, a ongoing medication,
Mhm.
90-day supply, do you guys offer us to go through a mail? You guys have
I believe they do, yes.
through a mail service?
Yes.
Aspect that would have paid out of pocket to our deductible as a man on our medications.
Mhm.
Is that correct?
Yes,
That can be expensive.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
But
it's extremely expensive.
But because we're on a high deductible, we do, if you take preventive medication, like for high blood pressure, diabetes, we do have a list, and that list is up in the Human Resources. Feel free to come see me, and I'll give it to you. It's quite a few. I know mine are on there. I have asthma, so a lot of my inhalers. I get those free.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
You want to look into every aspect.
yes. So, if you do take preventive medication, take that list to your physician and ask him if there's anything on there he can, if you're not on it, can he put you on that, and you get that medication free. That's helped me a lot since we have a high deductible.
Yeah, and then getting with the physician and asking for any nuances.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so that could be expensive, right?
Yes. And once you've met your deductible, you pay 10% up to $500 maximum for each medication that you use. Okay? And then on the in-network, if you go to an outside pharmacy, then your deductible would be your percentage would be 25% after you've met your deductible. But that list, I think, will help a lot of employees if you're on preventive medication. Because we're on a high deductible, we qualify for a health savings account. Has anybody heard of that before? Yeah? Health savings account? It's kind of like a flex spending account. The good thing about HSAs, your health savings account, is you keep the money. With FA, your flex spending, you would lose it at the end of the year, what you didn't use. With this one, you keep it. It rolls over.
Okay, so you keep it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's
Yes.
because a lot of people at the end of the year, you're going to do
Yeah.
more. You're going to get over,
Yeah. And because it's pre-taxed money that goes in other words, your payroll deduction, and it's pre-taxed, then the IRS gets involved and they set regulations up for us, so we have to follow those regulations. I put 3 of them here. Is if your spouse is if you're not covered by your spouse's medical plan, you cannot be covered by your spouse. In other words, you can't be covered here and there unless their plan is also a high deductible. If they're not a high deductible, then you cannot be on their plan. You also cannot be on our health savings account if you have TRICARE or Medicare Part A and B and D. You cannot be on a health savings account if you are claimed on someone else's income tax return. Okay? And the minimum annual deductible to be eligible for a health savings account is $1,250. When you elect, and a health savings account is, you don't have to do it. It's totally up to you if you choose to do the plan. It's up to you. You can contribute up to $3,300 into your health savings account. If you're an individual, if you're a family, it's $6,550. And if you're 55, you can do an extra $1,000 to catch up, so you could do $7,550. The hospital will, when you enroll with BCI on the phone, that automatically initiates a health savings account to be opened in your name unless you specifically tell me you don't want it. Once that account is open, the hospital will contribute. They will contribute a small amount, a one-time contribution, and it depends on your income, what your hourly rate is, and I put that on there. It can be up to $500 or $250. So that will automatically be put into your account once it's initiated. And that should be available to you May 1st when your medical coverage is open. Okay? Any questions on that? The hospital offers a wellness program. And what this is if you will see on page 8 of your benefit booklet, you're going to see the premiums. You're going to see different columns there. And of course, since you're working here, everybody's a non-smoker. You get that $8.75 credit automatically. If you participate, and it's up to you if you choose to do this, you can also get an additional discount of $8.75. And that will be deducted from the premium that's listed there. So you will see the columns and where you fall in. What you need to do is once you've contacted BCI, you have to do that first, get enrolled in medical benefits. I would wait probably about a week and then contact Vivere. That information is also in your packet. It's this one. It's got the little sneakers on the bottom and stuff. There's an 800 number. You contact them. What they're going to do, you let them know you want to participate in the wellness program, and they will give you a reference code. You take that reference code to LabCorp and do the blood work. It's confidential. We don't know anything about it. You get their discount just for participating. And once you've done the lab work, please call me. I left my business card there on the packets. And let me know you did it, and I can initiate your discounts. Okay? But I won't know you did it until you call me. So the first step you want to do is contact the BCI, get enrolled. Then you want to call Vivere and get the reference number and take the lab work. And then call me and let me know you've done that, and I will initiate the discount.